Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do a February flip through and show you guys how I am using my planner in February. So I started this last month because to be honest, every week is probably different and I find ways of using my planner differently, almost not daily, but probably every week. And I just wanted to show you guys at least monthly how my planner ends up kind of just changing. I mean, the real planner world, I guess, because I mean, just like in any video or real life, you see something and then you think it goes that way every single day, and it really doesn't. So I figured I would try this monthly. Let me know if you guys want to see these more often or more in detailed for a section, I should say, and often, but this is something I started in January, and I would really like to continue doing it throughout the year to kind of even look back on my planning journey. And since you all know that my planner is kind of my life journal here, and documentation of what is going on in my life, and right now is a very special time in my life with 3 young kids, and I just really want to kind of document how my planner system is changing in the same sense that how my life is changing. So if you guys like these kind of videos, go ahead and give them a thumbs up. That would really support me. It would let me know a lot. And yeah, subscribe if you are new. Welcome. And I hope to see you guys in the future. So let's go ahead and get into a flip through of how I'm using my planner, my classic happy planner for February of 2021. First of all, I still have my pouch, but I have moved it to the inside, and I love it. And it's honestly holding, let me just make sure, some things are a little private in here, but straighten. Okay, so I have quite a few things in here now. I know I don't want to keep it, by the way, this video might end up being me kind of going through my planner at the same time. I started going through my planner before this, and I thought, why would I do that? You're here for real life, right? I hope you are. So real life planner system. And I figured I would go through it, yeah, as I'm filming this for you. So if there's anything I need to take out, you're going to see it, unless it's like private information or something. I'll have to edit that out, I guess. But I just yesterday started putting more of my mild liner highlighters in here because of budgeting. So I have 4 different category that you'll see when we get to the budget section, but I have 4 different categories that I need to track more of, and I figured I might try the highlighting system for that. And at first I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to keep those on hand, but it's actually working out nicely because 4 pens compared to 1 pen, it really doesn't matter. If anything, it more evens it out, and it's still not that bulky. Oops. But I love having this pouch hooked on, and I have my main black and red pens for writing and logging. And you know, honestly, I'm not using these that often, but we'll give them another chance in there. So in the mid, this also serves as kind of like a holder for any papers I need to get to or have on hand. I also am just holding on to some mini papers that I might use throughout the month for just I guess mini planning inside of some sections. Okay, so here is just, it's kind of some pieces of paper I didn't want to let go of yet. I'll put them in the front so I can see if I need to use them, or even just reminders of things that I want to plan or look into. So I've been kind of looking over this every day or a couple days to see if I'm doing any of those things and if I can get them in my planner. I just like having something here that's like bam, right when I open it up. Some of this is for work, just reminding me what the kids are getting for a certain subject that day. And then, I mean, as you can see, it's a meal planner and grocery list, but it's another to-do list. It's one of my favorite dashboards, and yeah. So as you can see, real life, I still have my weekend page. Now that my back's feeling better, I really want to start filling this out for like decluttering and stuff. I have my affirmations and goals still, all kind of at the beginning. Sometimes at the beginning ends up being things that I don't really know where I want them, but I want to be able to see them pretty often. They're like reminders for me. I found this this sheet. I'm trying to think of where it was. I think it's called We Are Teachers, but it's cute for ideas for the kids. If I need to figure out an idea that's kind of like friendship themed. And then these are some Budget Mom printables that I'm starting to get into my home planner, and I plan my meals at the beginning of my home planner. So I have a couple sheets that I want to start utilizing and seeing if they're something I want to use regularly. These are inventory sheets. They are free on her website, you guys. And this is actually, I'm using it more for staples, for types of foods that I eat and would like to order more of. So it's not like that's all what's in my pantry, but definitely things that I need to order each week in our groceries. Here is my meal planning section. So I keep track of my meals still there. I need to put in more of these sheets when I get back downstairs. I'll do that. And we are into my meal planning section. So I need to update this. I'm not going to do that right now for this video, but I definitely need to update this with the dinners that we've had this week, because we are in the week of the 7th here. It did not go to plan, but the lovely thing about when it doesn't go to plan is I can use everything I've already planned for the next week, and I'm going to do that. So I don't even need to sit down and really meal prep, except I just need to make sure I have all of the groceries on hand before we do our pickup. So I love this little calendar section here, and it's easy to turn to. It just keeps me organized and excited about our meals. As we go through it, I'm kind of filling out, I'll probably wait till the end of the month to put our favorite recipe here. This is my weekly prep, things that I need to prep so I can stay on top of my goals for the day. And yeah, it's just a cute little way of logging what we're eating. So usually what we eat from the list, and then whatever we had that night I end up putting on the list here. And then either at the end of the week or end of the month, I end up putting it on here. And this is so helpful. Once this page is filled out, I'll put it in my Happy Planner recipe book. And it just allows you to go back and look and highlight the things that you guys love, and, you know, gives you ideas if you ever run out of ideas. Okay, so then we go into my home. And this is a spread that I'm really proud has gotten better for me. So I've done just to touch on the meal plan, I did a meal plan video. I'm trying to think if it'll go out yet, before or after this video, but watch that if you're interested in meal planning and how I got to this. And then I am going to do a video on setting up my home or catch-all planner. And it just started out as this, so I didn't decorate it or anything because I needed to see how I wanted to use it. I've also done a video on how to keep consistent with your planners, and this routines catch-all planner is how I do that. So let's go ahead and look at how it's evolved. This is how it started, and I'm just on, well, I should say it's not how it started. I started it in January. I just got way too busy the first week of February to do anything with this, but I like having my prep here, my to-do list, anything I need to buy, and then I like that I could have a reminder for what I needed to go, what section of my planner I needed to go do. Well, I didn't like that it was taking up that space, so what I did for this week is I set it up here, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It's just, yeah, I love this little section, and I love that I have more space to decorate and to just keep this pretty simple. So here's my prep. If you want to see a before and after, there's my prep from before, and here's my prep now right here. And I love this too. So at the end of the week, I will probably Saturday or Sunday, I will prep these. I'm also trying to prep on Fridays, so I might end up putting 2 check marks. But yeah, this has been really cool, and I'm really enjoying this spread this week. And since it's the week before Valentine's, I tried to make it a very similar theme. So something else I'm doing is using some of my goals pages, which is a little tricky because my goal pages have this, the hourly. And, but I love making my to-do lists here for the week. So I used this last week. I didn't use it this week, but I kept it because I didn't finish everything from that. So, and I pretty much do these same things each week and stuff. So, it's in here for me to keep using. I also have some of my routines here. I really wanted to do hourly, but they say that you can get so much done, but I just can't figure that out with my life right now with kids and different things happening every single day. It works great if you have similar things happening every day, but I really don't. We have a routine, but I don't know, I just find myself being too detailed with this. And then I don't see the point of going to it when, like I've filled it out, I'm done, but I kind of know what I'm doing. So if you guys have any tips on using this or maybe something I'm doing wrong, let me know. But I do have my routines there. And again, just like some lists for things that we wanted to get to for Valentine's Day. This will be for next week. So I'm excited to decorate that, and I'm probably going to try to film that for you guys since I am loving using this as my catch-all planner. And I need to do some reorganization here because this is my home tab and it probably needs to be here. However, you'll see that this is my actual home schedule, and having all of that before it kind of works for me. So there's my spread this week or this month. I really am enjoying this a lot, and having it like Valentine's theme was really fun to do. Okay, so then again, I have some more of these pages. This is what I basically made this spread into my work, what I'm doing for work and scheduling for the kids for next week. So that is that. And I have these in here still, but I am not sure if I'm going to be using them. We will see. I'm not really using the homeschool section or undated planner right now, but I figured this was only a couple pages. It's not making that big of a difference, and we'll see. Take your house back stuff, or actually Better Together. It's a program I'm in right now. Just some useful papers, but I'm not finding that I'm turning to them that much because decluttering has kind of had to go on the back burner for right now. Okay, now we're getting into my wellness section. Just trying to fill in like what was something that was just very beneficial for me that day. Here is this week's spread. I'm keeping track of some weight goals and food here. I really am enjoying the way this one was decorated. So I really like these colors and just having like coffee each day. Yeah, it's been fun. I think I have a few pages in here. Oh, I was doing some journals with my son, and what we were asking them was really actually kind of fun to, I feel like, join him and journal with for myself. So I kept that in my planner from last month. So these are the journal pages that I really like putting in my planner. I don't go through my Happy Planner journals very quickly because I really only use one a week, if that. But when I can sit down and journal, I like to use these as guides. I'm still working on these books, you guys, and I have a couple more to add. So, yeah, I am reading them. It's just taking me a while, hence my reminder here. Okay, and then here's my workout calendar once I can get back to heavier impact workouts. Okay, my faith section this month. I'm really excited about this. I'm still in my, just catching up with my January planner from the Little Faith blog. I like to take what it says for me to do here and write it in the box for that day that I actually did it, not the day that they have it here. But this is this month's, and they don't actually have the like anything to do, except they have a song each day to listen to. And I have not done this yet, but I'm so excited to keep this in the planner and eventually get to this. So they have the Bible verses to read, and then this song that you can look up that pertains to the women of the Bible. So I thought that was really cool. And I think March is Women of History Month, so I feel like that's a really cool thing that maybe I can do in March, since I'm not able to keep up with this one. I'm still trying to keep up with January, so not too worried about keeping up on that or not. And here's one of those journal pages I mentioned that I'm working on the other side of. So instead of saying that I'm doing this, the whole page on a day, I just write the date next to when I filled it out. As you can see, like, I have little bookmarks of things that I need to keep working on. I was unable to write the verse down because I had some things come up, but this is a Bible study that I'm in right now, and I'm using this page that I didn't get to use for some notes on that. This is this week of my faith planning. Usually I do my faith planning in the mornings when I eat breakfast and sip on some coffee and the kids are just playing, and it gets me going for the day. I'm probably not going to get to use all of these for the month since it's such a short month, but we'll take those out when we do our flip or switch to March. There's a social page. I haven't really used that, but it shows me that we're going into my social planner. This was the end of January. I'm still like kind of doing things from that. Some videos that I wanted to make sure that I film, and then here's some more ideas in different sections of my life as well. And now we're going into my social planner. So this is how I keep track of what is going to be posted, what I've planned. I put it on the calendar. And then other video ideas I put over here that I would really try to get out on the weekends, but if I can't, it's okay because I've stuck to my 2 days a week. Let's see, so this was last week. Like I said, I still go back to the previous week so I can continue working on some things here. And I don't just use only 1 week at a time. I do, as I'm figuring out my system, I do go back and forth. But this is this week. So I was really happy with this. It's nice and calm. I love the video to-do list here. As you know, I love lists and staying organized, and this is really helping me. I keep track of my stats here, which is kind of cool because each week I'm going up a little bit in subscribers, so thank you to you guys. That's really motivating when I see more and more people subscribing, so thank you so much, by the way. And then I'm trying to make stickers for myself, so I got some ideas going here and just other video ideas. But this week, my system for this was this will be what is being posted that day, but I'm trying to stay at least a week ahead of time, ahead of schedule. So whatever is being posted from this calendar next week, the week before, so on the 9th, I wrote down my to-do list. And if I don't get to it, at least I know I have so many days to get to it. But it's been really cool to do that. So yeah, as you can see, you guys will see this next Thursday, but today is Thursday the 11th, and I'm filming my February flip through. So far it's working, and I really like it. And then on my other days, my off of filming days, I try to get to some other things that I know I need to get to. I'm hoping to put out a video next Saturday for you guys on setting up my social media. So setting up next week's social media might be out there. So if you're interested in that posting, hit the notification bell next to the subscribe button and you will be notified when that gets out there for you. Oh, this is a list, another weekly meal plan grocery list, but I'm using it as what I need to film, and once I film it, I add it down here to edit. So I have a few videos to edit for you guys as well. That's how it's helping me keep track of just like the basics of filming and editing. After that, there's all these other little things that you kind of need to do. So this is really helpful in keeping track of, okay, I've filmed it, I've edited it, now I need to do all these little nitty-gritty things to get it out there. I'm having a lot of fun, like figuring out my social media system, as you can tell. Some of this is old and notes for videos, but I wanted to keep it in here a little longer to see if it's something I could use, or by March, if I'm not using it, I might, you know, get it out. So I have a pending video list, but because this system is working so well for me to have this, and looking back at my old spreads, it's working so well. I'm not sure if I will need this. I do like having an overall list of ideas, but I also, sorry, I'm going back and forth. I also write other ideas here, and at the end of the week, I like kind of transfer it to here. So we'll see if I keep doing that, but there's just other notes and stuff, and if I like have any planner tags I need to remember to use, that kind of stuff. Okay, so these are empty things. So here's all like just notes of things that I would really like to get to and do. Okay, now we are going into my budgeting. So still using this system. Nope, it's not super pretty, but it is a system that works for me. I love it. This is my January one. I like to keep at least 1 month previous in my planner. I know it makes it bulky, but I've already had to turn back to this planner so many times throughout February, and I'm only halfway through it. So I definitely like to keep that stuff in there. I have yet to do my saving challenges, you guys. Does anyone want to do these with me and help hold me accountable? Let me know, because I need to do these. I need to fit these into my budget. I have my budget pretty down packed, but I really want these in there. So let me know, you guys. I need to make it I need to make it a priority. And, you know, I don't want to miss out on too many months. So if you're interested in these, they're from the Budget Mom. Okay, so I have some more from Budget Mom. She has birthday planning worksheets for free on her resources, and I have 2 birthdays to plan, so that's why these are in here. And planning those birthdays are on my to-do list in my catch-all planner. She also has some credit card trackers, so I just found it easier to put, whenever I spend money on a credit card, I put it on my expense tracker. So for example, let's go, so Target online, I put it on my expense tracker. But I also like to keep track of it here, because when that bill comes, sometimes when I see the amount that the bill is, I mean, yeah, I can see that I'm doing this, but I don't like, I mean, I mark this page up, I highlight it. I would just like to go to one sheet that has the different purchases I've made with Target or whatever credit card, and figure out if that's the right amount. Plus sometimes there might be a refund or whatever, and yeah, it's just easier to keep track on one page. So I have my credit card purchases here and balances, and I always pay them off because I put them in my expense tracker. I always end up paying them off at the end of the month, and they're not like building up. So I just like to keep track of which card I used for what purchase. And I have another one, but that hardly gets used. I have yet to sell some things online, but I'm really, really wanting to, so that's why that's in there. I thought about keeping track of my categories this way just for the year, so I would end up needing way more of these, but I wanted to try that out this coming month, so that's in there. And then we are in the actual month for my budgeting, so that's why I changed over the label. But this is the actual month I'm in. As you can see, I'm keeping track of things as we spend them. Things are going to be changing in the summer, you guys, for me, work-wise and income-wise, so I am these are going to be changing up very soon. But we this is another tracker from the Budget Mom. I would like to show you going into March what I'm doing here in more details, but I have found a really awesome system for me and my family to keep track of things instead of monthly. I'm using this all year and I love it. So basically I have put my fixed and my variables. I've done any subscriptions here. My sinking fund categories go here, and whatever we ended up actually getting to put to them. If we didn't get to put to them, I don't check mark it. And our savings is here. So these 4 pages, I absolutely love and recommend doing something like this, especially if you get overwhelmed with too much going on at once or having to go back to your old planner to see some things. I mean, usually you see something like this tracker for 1 month on a whole page, and I'm able to fit it on a whole page for a year, and I'm loving that. So I just continue using Budget Mom pages here, and I have a lot of them. But as you find things that work for you, you can get rid of some of them. And I really use the Happy Planner pages for just mainly my expense tracking. I have some old papers here that might end up coming out when I switch over to March. She has a cool tax checklist, you guys, if you want to check that out on her website, since we're getting into that time soon. And now I'm into my work section. I'm not going to really show anything from there because it's just a bunch of notes with student stuff and just ideas and meetings and stuff. So we're going to go straight over to my notes. Is pretty much the same. I just might have to add some more note pages at the end of the month. I'm almost out, but it also helps me not use too many note pages that I don't need. And then I have a folder that really doesn't hold on to much, but it's there in case I need it. Okay, so that is how I'm using my February planner. That's my real life February planner for 2021. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys want to see more of these, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments too. And if you're new, can you introduce yourself and let me know what you guys would like to see me film for you guys. I'm really excited to make sure that I'm filming things that you guys want to see. So let me know, and I really hope that you will join me for the next one. And as you could see the videos I have coming up next week, hopefully you'll hit the notification bell and be notified of those videos and support my channel. Thank you so much and have a great day, you guys. Bye.